interesting force. It's an emotion, a reality, a goal, a prayer, and for all of us, a choice. Hope is not like any other. It is truly unique. It is the very thing we all need, and yet at the same time need to be. Hope is something you pray for, yet all the while, crouched on your knees, something you are. A paradox of needing and becoming. This is hope. While all the more I am convinced that hope, yet a mystery, happens by scientific formula. A heart, H, that is full, presented with genuine opportunity, O, aligned with heaven's plans, P, and then executed into reality. Hope is born. Yet hope is more like art. It dusts off our souls from the dirt of living. It cleans off our shoes from their daily walking. For hope defies natural birth, has no origin, cannot be fully explained. It is, was, and forever will be hope. So in my best guess, hope is a mosaic of this reality and the super reality colliding here on earth, to you, to me, with you, with me, within you, and within me. So let it smash. Let hope collide. Welcome to the Hope Mosaic. With 9 feet of blood vessels per 1 square inch, and 29 major and minor bones, 48 nerves, and 123 ligaments, the hand is truly unique. One of the most complex part of the human. And all tattooed. All of our hands, yes, even yours, and not by choice either, by birth. Written on the knuckles are all of our hands, not always seen by our eyes, are 2 words, hope and fear. 2 contrasting emotions, 2 battling tyrants, 2 choices we all have to make. Jesus met a man with a crippled hand in Mark 3 or Luke 6, tattoos on his hands, in a sense. Stretch out your hand, he said. The man had to decide which hand should he hide. The one with fear or the one that needed hope. So I say, stretch out your hand. And what you will find is this: our hands in the resting position when the blood vessels, bones, nerves, sinews, all in submission, is in the perfect position to do one of two actions: to grab hold or let go. Which will you decide? Which will you choose? To hold on or to let go? Fear or hope? Now you need to know that hope always grabs hold and hope always lets go. But fear makes fists. Fear hides hands. So grab hold or let go. Mark Twain says, go out on a limb, because that's where the fruit is. I say, that's where hope is. The heart. 4 compartments, many valves, constantly in motion. A symbol of emotion, both keeping you alive. But it's more than just muscle, more than flesh to be weighed. When your children roam, your heart now has legs. It leaves your chest and it walks about when your destiny is found. Your heart is not your own. It's held ransom by trust. Your heart. Your heart always remains to be broken while yet still it can beat. So each heart, no matter how strong or which one, can get sick. Solomon, a wise king, in a fog of wisdom, said this: hopes deferred make the heart sick. Proverbs 18 verse 21. He's right. That truth cannot be evaded. You feel it before you hear it. For your deferred realities have made you sick. Things that you hope for that are just out of your reach are like poison in your veins, which flows directly to your heart. And the reality is this: we all deal with new realities along the way. It's the new normal that we humans have a hard time fully embracing. This leads to disappointment from what was and what is both now deferred. And our hearts get sick. You see, having a new reality in a broken heart without hope is far more difficult than just having a new reality. Da Vinci said, tears come from the heart. frankly, in my experience, what defers hope is our inability to brace the new reality, breaking us free from the old one, the shock of it, the weight of it, the grief of it. Grief is not the roadblock where you are to go. In fact, it's the roadway to it. There, the new normal takes hold. I think that's why Solomon finished that proverb. But a longing fulfilled is the tree of life. Reality, when embraced, becomes a longing fulfilled. And there, hope never lets go. So defer your heart no longer. Become stronger. Embrace what holds you. Hope will find you there, curled up in a ball, defenseless and alone, full of fear. Hope will find you there. Your head. No other location holds all the senses. It's a one-stop shop for them all. Hearing, touch, taste, smell, and sight. All the senses, miraculous in their own right, but arguably none more than the gift of sight. Rods and cones in vitreous humor, and photoreceptor cells encased in a movie screen in the back of your head, all working together under perfect pressure, capturing life. But simply stated, eyes see because of light. So what light do you look upon? It matters. Jesus said in the book of Matthew, the eye is like a lamp unto your body. And if your eyes are good, then your whole body will be full of light. So how we see matters. What we see matters. So what if you could see into the future? What if you could look at light like that? What would you say? What would you see? Hey, me, it's you. I wanted to tell you a few things that you need to know. But 10 years from now, you're going to know them. And in that place, you are going to see. You see, life is like that. Hope is easy once you understand, and to understand is just to simply see. You remember that moment where you watched, thought, cried from the out-of-control life tragedy, from what you chose tragically. You felt hopeless. And at some point, hope left you. But you need to know a few things, see a few things. Your life has been so much better than you thought in those hopeless moments. I have seen it. The things with your parents, the big breakup. I wish you could see what I see. At school, when you felt worthless and all your spouse, they decided to leave. And you lost your job and your kids grew out of you and plan A went to B and then C. I wish you could see. I wish I could blink you there. You have your own story of hope and your vision is 2020 because you see past the fog of pain. So open your eyes in this moment to get to the next. With open eyes, you watch. With eyes of hope, you see. Because of the hope. When all else is lost, this hope is found. You see, hope makes good from the dirt, makes peace from the hurt. Hope is there when the path disappears, when you're drowning in tears. Hope is working, even when you don't see it, feel it, or know it. Hope. You see, hope can make reasons for anything because hope is unfolding. Hope is unending. Hope is true. Hope is chasing. Yes, hope is new. Hope has conquered the death that seeks to destroy you. Hope has healed the disease that seeks to starve you.